February 2022 goes down in history as the month of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Since the crossfire began 5 days ago, 352 civilians, including 14 children, have been killed, while leaving over 1,600 others wounded, according to the Ukrainian Minister of Health. As of today, delegations from Kyiv and Moscow met at the Ukraine-Belarus border to hold talks for an immediate ceasefire and withdrawal of Russian troops in Ukraine. Back home, the government has revealed that it intends to evacuate the first batch of Zambian nationals that crossed over into Poland and Hungary.
Suffice to mention that we don't want to leave anyone behind, and as circumstances are changing constantly, we are dealing with a situation of war outside our borders. So situations change, circumstances are changing. As you've seen from my latest update, that there's a possibility that 14 of our nationals will be evacuated, are likely to be evacuated through Russia itself. As you've seen from my report again, there's already one child through the advice of the parents who went to Hungary. But we envisage that possibly by Friday or so, we should be able to get all of our children in, or not. If not, then the majority of them.
Mr. Kakubo urged unregistered Zambian nationals to do so in their various embassies for easy evacuation.
In light of growing concern over the situation between Russia and Ukraine, we strongly urge all our nationals who are not registered with the nearest Zambian embassy to urgently do so, as the Zambian government continues to monitor very closely this very delicate and difficult situation.
And Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit TMMU National Coordinator Dr. Gabriel Palen says the Zambian nationals will use an A330 special charter plane.
With a seater capacity of 263, that's waiting in Warsaw. So that arrangements have already been made for that plane to get our nationals here. And importantly, I think, as the Honourable Minister has pointed out, is that the idea is to get all the Zambians together and have them come back at the same time. If that is not feasible, because there are indications that there are some who wish to stay in Europe, if that's not feasible, then we will still work around that type of timeline of around Friday to ensure that the plane finds its way here.
Meanwhile, a Ukrainian presidential advisor today called for the retreat of all Russian forces from Ukrainian territory. This demand comes after Russia and Ukraine began ceasefire talks on the Belarusian border. Shemalinda, Damo News.